Hi, everybody. Today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I thought it would be fun for us to explore music of Star Wars. And the first thing that we have to do is talk about a little bit about Star Wars. It is a fictional story. There are, I think, a total of 11 movies, I believe, that go along with Star Wars. And these are the main characters: Luke, Leia, Han, Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Darth Vader. Definitely the bad guy. And here's Darth Vader fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now you're probably wondering, well, why are we learning about this when it's music time? That is because we are talking about John Williams. He is the composer. He's also a conductor. Many times he conducts the orchestra as they play his own music. He wrote the music for many, many scores of movies, including Jaws, E.T., Harry Potter, and of course, Star Wars. He has been said to come outside when he heard some teenagers playing their trumpets near his driveway. And of course, they were playing the Star Wars theme, and he came right outside to say hello and said, "Good job, don't give up on music." Now, Star Wars has a few different themes. A theme is a song that is attributed to a character. I'm sure you know who this goes to. Dun 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 dun. That's Darth Vader's theme. And we know that there's also a sweeping, beautiful Star Wars theme. Dun dun da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun dun. I will stop singing those themes and let you hear some examples of the themes from Star Wars as sung by a famous guy from TV, late night on television, called Jimmy Fallon. He's going to have his band The Roots with him and some other special guest stars. Let's check it out. Now we're going to take a look at a review of our treble clef lines and spaces. And the reason we're going to do this is because we have a fun Star Wars game to go along with this activity. You might remember when we went over the lines in class, I had some funny poems. The first one goes, "Every good boy does fine on the line." That's the one we use the most because I like that fine and line rhyme. Another one that you could do is this: "Elephant's got big dirty feet." Well, that's not proper English, but that's okay anyway. How about this one? "Elvis's guitar broke down Friday." That's funny. And last but not least, I think another funny one is empty garbage before Dad flips. But of all of those, I still like the olden days tried and true one of every good boy does fine on the line. Now let's turn to spaces. When we talk about the notes on the spaces, we have one rhyme that works perfectly. Faces on the space. It goes FACE, and that's all you need to know. So here we are looking at the Star Wars names. How can I figure out what are these letters to make up the name? Well, the first thing I have to do is I have to decide, is this note a line or a space? It's a space because he's in between the lines. So I say face, F, A. Oh, I don't even need to keep going any further. I know it's an A. All right, let's keep on going. Is this note a line or a space? It's on the line. So I'm going to use every good boy does fine on the line. Every good boy. All right, there's my answer. Don't even need to go any further. Wait a minute, this looks the same. It is the same. And matter of fact, this looks the same as this one over here, so I know that's an A, and that character is Jabba the Hutt. Ew, he's gross. All right, let's take a look at number 2 down here. I have a note that is on a line, so I'm going to do the poem. Every good boy does. Put a D. And I have a space, so I'm going to say face. F-A. Oh, and that's Yoda. I'm sure you could already guess with the Y and the O, but I still want you to do each note by note. Most of the time you can guess. And why don't we have a note for the Y or the O or even the J up here? That's because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, music letters stop at G. And we do not have any more letters past G. All right, let's do another one. I love this one. All right, my first note is a space, F, A, C. My next note is a line, every, that's an E. My next note is a line, every good boy. Put my B for boy. Next note is a space, F, A. All right. Next two are spaces, F, A, C. I know it's also for the next one because they are the same. Space, F, A, Chewbacca. Here are some more for you to do on your own. Cool, I hope you got them right. Okay, who's ready for some jokes? We're going to start off with this one right here that says, here's Han Solo. We know that solo means by yourself, and he's a loner. But if you have two of them, would that make a Han duet? And if you had three, would that truly make a Han trio? Get it by now? If there are four, it's a Han quartet. Or maybe if there's even more than that, it's a Han choir. Pretty funny, and those are puns. Here are some funny ones about instruments. favorites. First, we've got Flute Skywalker instead of Luke Skywalker, Harp Vader instead of Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi instead of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Horn Solo instead of Han Solo. This one's not music related, but I just thought it was cute because when you dress up R2D2, does he say R2D2? Good one. And last is Boba Clarinet instead of Boba Fett. I thought those were pretty funny.